Are you thinking of going on, Kacey?
I don't know.
We have pretty much.
Probably
we have pretty much the same strategy. I don't.
Free stopper.
Okay, I'm changing when I'm going in.
I'm just gonna do the default free stop.
Jake,
Yo,
I'm doing 13, 28, 45.
For the purpose of not dying.
13, 28, 45. Okay.
Yeah, Clue. What's your bits?
I'm gonna keep default 15. Is that cool?
Yeah, 15, 30, 45.
Jeb, that's very interesting for you to say because she's actually Floridian.
Jeb, the reason
Jeb
why I'm
thinks-
Swedish is because I hate America.
Yeah,
Alrighty,
that's
I guess
fair.
we're just jumping into it.
Good,
Let's
Jake.
go, baby!
Yeah, I'm doing 15, 30.
Alright,
health-
Kacey, I'm starting on mediums.
Okay, I'm
There
going
you go.
soft,
You
soft,
go.
soft.
Alright.
Medium. When hell freezes
Good luck,
over, when
everyone.
pigs fly, when Hudson
luck,
finishes
boys.
beyond
Luck,
video.
everyone. Sorry if I
Good
bump
luck.
you.
Oh, quick, quick,
okay.
Those were some quick
Gypsy,
fucking
I'm
lights.
going in
Holy
very
shit.
fast.
Yeah,
I'm
that
sorry, those were
that caught me
quick
off
lights. I
guard.
did
Oh my
not
god.
trap that right. Oh,
Brakes,
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
brakes, brakes.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
I'm
up?
hitting
There goes my
people.
wing.
Okay.
Ow!
Sorry.
In trying not to hit John, I accidentally hit Patty. I'm sorry.
Same route as you, Vic.
Okay. Did I?
Safe road on the outside.
I think I tipped the
Oh,
rim over to the
shit.
side.
Oh,
because I
God.
hit.
Oh, heavy car, heavy car, heavy car, heavy car.
Watch your inside, Gypsy.
Yeah. Trying for it. I'm just gonna let you go because I don't want to get in an
Oh,
accident
shit.
here.
I'm getting off to the side.
mean,
Whoa! Chaotic. Okay.
Right behind Leclerc.
I
Oh shit!
am
Hi,
gonna-
Casey. Oh shit! Hi, Jake.
Sorry,
I
I
am
didn't
going
see
to
you there,
burn
Kacey.
some fuel.
Oh Ray. Oh God. This is. Whew.
Last I
so
checked,
tight.
there are like vines to my left,
Hamilton.
and then suddenly Casey's there, and I'm like, what the hell?
Hamilton is in
I saw
17.
Casey coming, and then all of a sudden it was just like chaos.
Yeah, that first hairpin's always chaos. Turn. Oh god.
Oh god. Okay.
I always drift that turn.
Because of the
No,
weight
bye!
of the car.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come
You
on.
kind of broke a little.
Oh,
hard
I hate
just
that
don't wanna go
corner
off the track
so
again.
much.
It's
If you
fun.
want to, pass me.
I got to
my wing's broken.
I officially like it.
I am in a very unenviable
I'm
position.
gonna pit and go for hards.
Okay.
Oh, careful,
luck.
David. Oh, on your left.
Nice one, John. You can do this.
Car feels good.
Yep, you just keep on that same pace, Kacey. I'm on my own strat.
Pam, this is a wonderful setup.
Oh god.
Wait, 3 second pa- What?
What?
Fuck you!
And it's already started.
Ah, dear.
Can't
Hudson,
get away.
I think I knocked you down earlier,
Oh,
which
shit.
is perfect because
You
I also
did.
got payback, so
You
it's fine.
did. Oh, dear.
Yeah, there was a point where we were going like
No!
3 or 4
Oh,
wide.
no!
I
Safety
don't know.
car, safety car, safety car, safety car, safety car, safety car, safety car.
Fuck.
It's
Car.
You've got to be
Alright,
shitting me.
Well,
Are you actually kidding me?
Yes! Oh shit!
happened?
Right.
Wait, are you dead?
Perfect.
What the hell happened?
Ray, I'm gonna box and go for mediums.
Alright, I'm
Pam,
staying out.
I'm going for mediums too.
I'm staying out.
Okay,
All right,
you do
guys. I don't. This actually wasn't Like, I literally did not intend for this to happen either. Like,
Wait, Vic, are you
Vic was
dead?
gonna be a
Yeah,
correct-
Vic's dead.
Well, Heck is out.
I needed you!
it's because, like, Raikkonen pushed me off, for one. And then I came back onto the track, and I was slowly trying to get on, and apparently my tires were, like, just totally fucked.
Oh, I
because,
was
like,
looking at
hit
Chad.
the
I was gonna say, I
will
know that
look
you
at-
don't care about those tires, but come on.
I will be looking at chat in just a moment. Ooh.
Johanna joined at the worst time. I just see my chat, it's like, no!
Hey, Jake, I'm hitting.
Pass Racevic. Racevic is out of the race.
You get some damage.
Pass race.
Hopefully.
There you go. Thank you, AI, for finally taking over.
You get some damage.
I like
right?
How many races would Racevic Vic if Racevic
Yeah.
could Racevics?
They suggested I change my wing anyway, and then the safety car deployed, so then I just waited, and now I'm doing it.
I mean, my coda literally
So-
turned into your Azerbaijan
God, this
race.
fucking Delta is so bad.
Oh yeah,
I'm thankfully off the Delta now.
Yeah,
I
the
was-
Delta's gone.
I was negative going into the pits, and I couldn't get rid of it. I'm surprised I didn't get like a random penalty knowing this game.
Why is Racevic always behind me on safety car restarts? I hate it.
I cut off on my screen actually while I'm watching Clue from a director's perspective.
I'm also just pretty content here as well, because as long as I keep up with John, he's gonna have to pit, so I'm gonna overtake him, no question.
Dude, Raikkonen screwed me so hard. Why, Kimmy? I was like going through the hairpin, he nudges me, spins me out, and then I go back on it and I hit the S, I get a tiny bit of curb. And then just my wheels go, ha, you spin, you lose.
You lose.
But Vi,
Good
yeah,
day,
this
sir.
race turned into my, this is like my Azerbaijan to your Azerbaijan.
Ray,
raceless.
all
Right.
I gotta say is you gotta watch behind you as well as watch.
Yeah, I know you're in an angry mood, which means you're gonna go fast forward mode, so I understand. I also
Somebody
understand
play
it's your
Eurobit.
race to lose.
Somebody play Eurobit. Come on. Come on, safety car.
Clue,
That was a really
you gotta
strong
take some
start
points
for me.
home from the...
Whoa! I'll try, man. I'll try.
Pulling too
And
far
this
back.
is
That's
why
just-
you
Oh
avoid
my
the
God.
bots.
I
What
love
position are you in, Casey?
Stupid. P16 after pitting, but
Okay.
All else fails,
okay.
I have the ultimate
P14 for me, Ham.
I have the tire strategy on
Yeah.
Where is Hudson?
I am dead
Oh,
last.
I'm gonna hit right. I'm gonna hit right.
Oh, you haven't
Oh,
even
that's why I
caught
don't
up
see
yet.
you.
Look for Raikkonen Clue.
And he still has
You
a
have the
3-second
opportunity.
penalty, so
Yeah.
Crash into
Hey, Jake.
Raikkonen,
Right,
it.
Sparks, please
Remember the name.
have that 3-second penalty clip ready, because I want to take a look at it, because I swear that's horse shit.
what was it even for? Corner cutting?
Yeah. As
You
I
know
was...
that?
No, what happened...
3-second
I mean,
penalty for
Nick
corner
Vic,
cutting.
I
in
can't
one
stay
lap.
behind someone who's
I
not
was...
racing.
All I was doing was pitting, and then boom!
You cut
Okay.
the pit lane. You cut the pit lane. I got it too in Grand Prix
I
doing
don't,
testing today.
I don't believe I cut the pit lane, but
You
we'll,
likely did.
we'll take
I
a
could
look.
totally believe it.
Fuck you, Ray.
We still
I have
need
to
that
fix
pizza.
the domain.
We still need that pizza cutter emote. We gotta work on that.
Yeah. In the meantime, we have the gypsy emotes.
The
Speaking of
gypsy emote's
gypsy,
pretty good.
So I probably want to
Where
put
are the
my
Red
fuel mix
Bulls?
on
I'm
lean during
curious.
this, don't I?
Yes.
We both
Okay.
hit it right before the safety car, so we're both in the back for now.
It's like
And you also want to keep an eye on your tire temperature, because if you're not keeping your car active, your tires can get pretty fucking cold.
Yeah, that's why you do the squiggly, right?
Yep, the little
yes,
squiggly.
The
The
tilde.
wiggle.
left and right.
So, Canada GP has been cancelled.
I know.
Yep.
Depressed.
Really? What, so
Which
what happened there?
sucks, because
Yeah,
Canadian Grand
why?
Prix is always good. Probably because
Yeah.
COVID laws. I mean,
that's
because here's the
true.
thing: we were doing fine in COVID, but then in BC in particular,
Okay,
it
sorry.
just fucking
You want me to do it?
exploded during the election.
Wait, why was it saying
Yeah,
you're
Ray,
supposed to
let's
line
talk
Ray
about
in
Ontario.
Yeah, I don't know why I was saying that either.
Got our
Let's
HOH.
not talk about what's going on with Ontario either.
Safety car coming in the slot.
Both
I
Ontario
am
and
speed
Quebec.
limited. I am speed
Yeah.
Their COVID restriction laws are absolutely horrendous. Like, I have no idea what.
Difference flags is this Raikkonen's gonna break check us.
Wait,
Friggin',
what?
Raikkonen's probably gonna break check us.
I
Okay.
don't know what my boy Douglas.
Noted,
Yeah,
thank you.
thank you, Joanna. I'm here to also keep my own viewership and get cool non-HUD shots with the little F1 2020, the official video game at the bottom, right? So
The
here,
other,
let's see this.
The other racing news is that NASCAR is coming to Dakota this year.
Wow.
Really?
Is it?
I might
Oh.
actually watch that.
But how? It has rights and lefts.
They have race courses on the circuit. You know that, right?
They've done Infineon, or not Infineon anymore. The
Infineon, yeah,
Sonoma
Infineon.
Raceway. Well, they don't call it Infineon anymore. It's the
And
Sonoma
Watkins
Raceway.
Glen, hasn't Watkins Glen always been a stop for them?
Yeah. And plus the Roval in North Carolina.
Ah, shit.
Roval.
Later, Ray.
Yeah, it's the road oval. It's half of it's the oval and half of it's the road course.
The Roval.
I think my brakes were not cooked up enough there.
Oh, actually, since I'm dead, I can honestly just be a ghost caster now.
Pretty
Hey guys,
much,
what's up?
yeah.
It's Racer Vic coming
And,
from beyond the grave.
Dead
So
people
in-
are very
in-
good at getting footage for
in-
Hudson.
In classic
I used to
dickhead
do.
fashion, my neighborhood's HOA is trimming trees right now, and we were told last minute to move our cars. So my mom's just taking care of that right now.
Dang.
Classic. Fucking idiots.
Idiotas.
Stupid question. Can someone remind me what HOA stands for?
Homeowners Association.
Thank
The
you.
worst thing.
Ours is dumb as shit because it's like $470 a month, and we don't even have a pool or anything like
I
of
thought it was
interest.
the House of Allegiance.
No, no, not House of Allegiance.
Oh shit.
Hamilton is.
I just
seriously
saw Ham
fucking
screech his
right now.
tires at 3 turns in a row.
Watching Clue Drive, like, it makes me.
I am
reflect
giving
on,
zero fucks about
what it
tire
looks
management.
like in
I'm
the
just
pit.
I can tell.
Versus in this free camera. It looks so nice in this free camera.
Ooh, you.
Oh, they're-
Whoa. Hi,
that
Hudson.
turn is so
Hi,
fun.
you slowed down very suddenly,
I'm
Vi.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
go.
I'm going around here.
I don't know what lap we're
That's a
approaching.
lot
I have it
of-
off. Let's turn it on,
Hey,
shall
hi,
we?
Jake.
We just started lap 6.
I have hard though, so you're gonna be faster than me.
Oh, really? Shit. Okay.
Yes, we are on lap 6. Lap.
If you want to, whoa, Fly, what are you doing?
Shit.
I thought you were gonna go on
Heavy
the
car,
inside and then
what
you like
the
faked
fuck?
it.
I'm sorry. I lost control.
I was trying to leave room for
I lost
you.
control for a second. I'm sorry.
You're
I don't know what the fuck the game just did. It just made turning really hard. Are you overheating your softs? Not that I can think of. Nope.
Nah, I can't make that
Oh, yeah,
maneuver
they
even if I tried.
That's why I don't like softs. Jeff, are you telling me to change strategy now?
I'm hearing a lot of
Jeff.
wind noise from someone.
And he
Dude, I
confirmed
don't
it
know if
from
you
my
want-
voice. Jeff, I
I
hate
like,
you.
I'm very personal Jeff right now. I can be a very personal Jeff and be on the grade.
Also, Vic, you're quieter than everybody else. I don't know if I just have you lowered or what, but
You
it's kinda
probably
hard to
have
hear
me
your
lowered.
voice.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah, it's
have
about the same volume for me.
God, that was terrifying to watch. Russell and Hamilton were rattlesnaking right next to one another.
Am I
My
that
seat,
either have
no,
you
my
lowered
seat,
or
my
everybody
seat,
else?
No,
no,
you're
my
good.
seat.
You're good, Veek.
Double DNF.
You're good, Veek.
Double DNF. Thanks for the follow. Because I just friggin' DNF'd, baby. Let's go.
Oh, actually, Vic can read the chat.
Yeah.
He could.
Oh,
Yeah.
not on my stream, though.
Okay,
Pull up-
I am
pull up
about to go
everybody's
head
chat.
to head with my greatest foe.
Gasly?
Yeah, I'm gonna just
Grosjean.
if y'all are cool with it.
I thought Gasly was
Gasly's your greatest
It's
foe. What do you mean?
it's
Yeah,
Gasly, it's
but
100%
Ray's sitting in his
Gasly.
seat, so Grosjean's, you know.
And
Yeah.
besides, they're French.
Fair
Is there
enough.
really a difference?
They are both. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Get fucked.
Kind of did a Forza there, but whatever.
I went down
Yeah,
the
you did
inside
a
of
Forza. I'm gonna
Raikkonen.
do a Wreckfest. I feel like I do that joke every. Like, I think some Wreckfest joke every race.
I think you have it this
It's not gonna be
point, but
funny
it's so
anymore.
good.
Should add that
Holy
to the
shit,
bingo
that was
card.
wide.
Yeah. Wreckfest reference.
Alright.
The clue, there's other games where you
Time
can
to
crash
get
into people.
around.
No, Wreckfest. You can burn for once.
It has wreck in the name.
You were
therefore
just playing split second.
I knocked down the cone. Didn't get a penalty.
Hey, y'all.
If this was a
Fantastic.
split second, that Ferris
Oh.
wheel on the side would start rolling out of the track.
You can support
Raikkonen's
John
tail
if
just
you like,
shot
yeah.
out all of a sudden.
You can support John and Hudson. You can support anybody you like. It's a free world.
I can't remember. In split second, can you actually take out driver's burnout style, or do you have to do it through the?
You know, you
my
can.
burnout
on the map?
You can take a burnout style. It's
It's
just
harder.
The
though.
cars are a lot heavier.
Yeah.
They're a
Yeah.
lot
So
heavier.
you are
than
aware
burnout.
that we are at 40 viewers.
We just both bumped Riken and RAP.
Your stream is at 40 viewers. I repeat, 40 viewers.
Thank you.
That's actually.
Hey Vic, were you there when Hill was backseating me during practice?
Yeah, I was, unfortunately.
Can you do that to Hudson now, please?
Hey Hudson, just don't. They're suck more, please.
Ah,
Or,
goddamn.
I don't know how to say.
More.
I don't know how to be mean to
impossible.
people. Just suck more, please.
Just tell him he's cutting every corner even when he's not.
Comment on corner
Everybody.
cuts if something looks
My ghost is still
risky,
haunting
things
you
like
for the
that.
win, Reno.
You look like an in-betweener.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
interesting.
Okay.
I like how that's the
Right,
thing that got a
Gyps-
response out
okay.
of him.
Okay, Gypsy. 10 years ago, that would get right under my skin. But I'm so used to it that it's just a non-issue.
Shit.
This car feels good.
God damn it.
Patty, why are you so far back? Did you pit?
I pitted, yeah.
Great for
Okay.
this. It's just I got donked.
I went for medium, so.
Got donked
Okay.
and I got icy hot on my wheels.
Hamilton, you confuse me. Or sorry, that's Bot's ass.
Well, Hamilton's
Same
blocked
thing.
by Geo. Oh, now
Like he
got
just
around
went
Geo.
right up on my ass, but then like it felt like
Oh, is Geo gonna hold the position? No. Yes? No? I don't know. No.
yeah, no, Bot's ass was just
Hi.
like right on my ass, but then just like all of a sudden it looked like he snapped and then just like locked onto my car and just held behind and didn't even try to overtake until the corner.
If you don't mind, I would like to hear what your tire wear's at right now, mate.
Who, me? You say 15%.
Copy that. Stay out. Stay out.
Wait, are you?
I love the way that God took like what are you
I
doing?
didn't
What?
recognize up until it was over
What?
that I was just playing Jeff.
Well, Vic, I didn't even realize it was you for a second because of the accent. Halfway through your sentence, I didn't even click that. I was like, "Oh, it's Vic." Wait, what?
I actually don't know how I got away with that. But hey, I thought.
It's also because you're really quiet for me.
Okay,
so
okay, but under that logic that you
Next
didn't
time I
figure
pit,
out
I'll
you
bring
were
you up.
quick, imagine like Jeff asking Clue a question and Clue going to Jeff. Who, me?
Me? Honestly, though, that's something I do. I'm gonna be real here. I'm the type of person where someone could go, "Hey, Vi," and I'm like, "Who, me?" Like I'm the only Vi in the room.
Yeah,
Right.
you know, I do have voice attack. I should set up voice commands for this game and make it like, "Jeff, I'm coming into the pits. Make sure your shit is ready."
It's like those old Ryan Higa skits
Confirm?
with,
Box.
"Hey, you. Who? Me? Yeah, you. God? Or it's just Jeff?
Good.
Yes, Jeff is God now.
Alright, this is God. I
Gotta say,
demand
his
you to
predictions
follow that
are
racing
about
line
as reliable.
mate. I just can't believe you just crashed into
I can't believe
Geo.
you've done this.
Oh my god, I can't believe you've done this.
Oh fuck.
An oil leak.
Well,
Lewis, I repeat, there is an oil leak in the Mercedes garage.
I'm
I
sorry,
love you, mate.
Vic. Garage.
it's garage.
Pronounced garage.
40%.
Garage. Got
Oh,
rage.
why is the God accent just Toto? Wait, what? Frick,
The
the
God
Toto impression.
accent.
We will
Street
crush
Battle.
them.
Fuck, I need a. Somebody give me a nice. What's the two most? I know the two most quotable things that he says. It's not just the.
I want Toto and Arnold
like, yeah,
Schwarzenegger to have a conversation.
It didn't
Oh
work.
god.
Yes.
I don't know if you could hear it, but that was a cameo from my dad, which did not remember I was on stream, so...
Josh,
I did hear. I heard it and I was like,
hi,
Who's that?
Josh, this is Toto.
that was me, dad.
I am sorry for today's race. It was my fault.
Oogies.
I want to see.
The engineer.
I want to see he and Toto race on those fucking things that they're always riding around on. I just forgot what they're called.
Scooters.
Scooters.
Yeah.
The Segway?
Scooters. Segways.
scooters.
Thank you. Yeah, I
I
want to
thought
see
they
them
were
right
more
around them.
scooter.
Lewis rides
Well,
a
to me,
scooter.
scooter. To me, like a scooter is if you have the wheels like in front and back, like in a line, kind of like a rollerblade.
Lewis rides one of those around too.
Would you say it's a Scuderia?
Yeah, you ride scooters.
Jeff, I just want you
No,
to
it's
Okay,
not
it's one.
behind you.
Gypsy, shut up. Segways are just wanky scooters. That's all they are.
Wanky scooters. Okay.
Wanky scooters.
Like, hey, I
Whoa,
want to
get off my ass, Hamilton!
Wait.
No. Right.
Drifted.
Segways are horizontal
So
scooters.
scared coming
Whereas
Vic, did you see
scooters are
Hamilton hit
vertical.
me? What a dick.
Wait, who
Whoa.
got the penalty there?
Hamilton just bumped
Whoa,
me.
I
didn't
just got a
I didn't
mini-
get a penalty, did I?
Teleport,
I hope not.
Teleport, yeah.
Teleport?
Yeah.
I just
Williams
gained
has
2
activated the
seconds.
teleportation device again.
Oh,
I just
no.
gained 2 seconds on Hudson.
Yeah.
Just
I-
as-
Really? Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I literally crossed the line and it just stopped me. It's similar to the thing Vi suffered in Abu Dhabi where it just stopped her.
Yeah. Let
But
us.
on the plus
No, you
side,
don't drive car
let
now.
us-
Ray, Hild wants to say that you're stupid.
Well, of course he does, because he's Hill.
Am I the only one who doesn't get connection issues? I think I'm lucky.
I don't get that many.
Yeah.
connections.
I don't get as
Knock on
many
some
either.
wood.
It's your
I have a
engine
Euro,
that's
but
like
the
high
Euro is fine.
speed.
But Hudson is all over Hamilton's ass.
Oh fuck.
I was gonna say,
Hamilton
my
Hamilton
God.
was fucking near me. What are you talking about?
Witnessing all this chaos.
I will
Hudson,
say,
kamikaze into Hamilton and I'll pay
What
you
chaos?
like 100. No,
Just
$5.
no, I am in the
No,
title race.
You kind of threw Latifi at me and I had to break real suddenly.
I didn't throw Latifi at you, I just overtook him.
Yeah,
did
but
you
he
read
like
original, clue?
did an AI borked like
Where do
I go? Oh yeah, into the car behind me.
I'm sorry,
was it
I
just-
still
Was
can't
it just
hear
his
you.
wing that got bumped off, or did you lose anything from behind?
I didn't lose anything. I'm fine.
sweet.
I think it's just he's the one who got damaged, so I guess it worked out.
The hee
That's
hee.
how it works out. You got it.
He hit me. He's the asshole in this situation. So
The hee hee.
Hey, you still holding 7th. That's all that matters.
yeah.
They
I'm
just
gonna
make
get
up
with
for
her.
it.
This, if I get a
just
quarter
gotta-
cut penalty, fuck it. I don't care. He's scaring me.
We'll call this as a payback for me.
Hey, I actually didn't get a warning or a penalty. Sweet. Okay.
Calling it right now. Next lap, passing Leclerc. Watch.
Oh, I can see it.
Weirdly, that Azerbaijan race was one of my better races.
Please no penalties. Please no Punterino.
Please, no Punterino, Jimmer.
Move my knee.
Clue's having a hard time
My
overtaking
knee.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leclerc
Sector
just.
one. That's just the
I'll
sector
get him.
one.
I just gotta be patient.
Yeah, sector 1's hard, especially to like I find at least.
I
AI
think Leclerc and Grosjean are like a shared mind, because they both drive like assholes in this game.
Oh man,
God,
that
Hamilton
rear cam.
just-
Oh wow.
Had serious oversteer for a second.
Gasly also drives like an asshole.
wide, I'd say.
Codemaster has
Take a wide.
with France.
Ooh. Oh Jesus, Hudson! Jesus! Little heads
Knee
up next
rack.
time, all right? Oh my God! just hey, Clue on your left instead of just dive bombing me around the damn corner. Jesus Christ!
Oh, we're
Yeah,
getting,
but
like,
I mean,
a
it's
real
Hudson. He's got to
American
dive
type
bomb at least
relationship
once
over
per
here.
race.
Yeah, and did you suffer any wind damage?
No.
Yes! Oh!
You should have just said yes, Clue, and freaked him out.
I guess I can't complain because I did the same thing to you on like every other race, and I also say, you're fine. You didn't take any damage.
By the way,
He did the racing under safety car, which was very entertaining.
And that's Max Verstappen going into the
You're
wheel,
good,
Daniel
you're good.
Ricciardo.
That's what
I'm keeping my.
I have a feeling a lot of the AI are going to start
No,
pitting because I'm seriously gaining on Hamilton right now.
Hear you.
Yeah, no, they're
Well,
they're
Hamilton's
trying
gonna
to
put some
overtake
damage
me
on
for
me. There's no way he didn't damage
Maybe
when
in
he
a
hit me.
second.
here's something
didn't.
unrealistic. Vettel in 4th place.
Actually,
Vi,
you're
I think
pitting in a
Jake is
second,
asking you to overtake.
I
Wait.
know my pit window's not open anymore because I pitted earlier
Oh,
because
okay,
of
gotcha.
the safety car. So
Yeah. If you're faster than me, go for it.
thing is, I don't know I'm faster than you until I get into corners and like these S's, and then I'm like, oh okay, and then I'm like, oh fuck.
Okay,
Well,
John,
You
we
want to
are
go for
at
it?
target
You can
plus
overtake me in
4.
the next straight.
Yeah, but you haven't told me when you're actually gonna pit, so that means nothing.
I wasn't John, I can't pit because I had to pit due to a wing problem
Bye, you want to go
Oh,
for it?
wing
Trying.
problem.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
The thing is,
Gypsy.
straights is not where I'm best at. It's definitely
So
quarters,
what
which is
do
the
I do
shitty
with
part.
target +4, mate?
Okay,
What does that tell me?
okay, target +4. When you pit, what you plan to pit, 4 more laps on it.
Magnus, okay.
So you want me to pit for laps later?
3.
Hudson, just
2.
tell him when you're pitting. We're not playing fucking chess. We're not gonna suck.
And Hudson, the other thing too is we've already got things from you before. Like
Sorry,
I
did I hit you,
remember doing a race
you're
with
good.
you in Russia, and I got the radio call, and it said Hudson in front has a 10-second
John,
penalty,
Super
and I'm
12.
like, Hudson, you haven't said anything, and you go, damn it!
I saw that vibe. I'm sorry.
John Super 12. John Super 12.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to.
Anyway,
Jesus. Okay, I passed Hamilton.
I might end up having to pit again
Oh, I. No,
because of the
that's
little
me.
bitch.
Oh, it's got a 3-second penalty.
Oh,
I feel like
Oh no.
Hudson is the type of person to go, yes, Fernando is faster than you. Can you please confirm you understand this message?
We agreed I am the
God damn
Rubens,
it.
but if you want me to pit later while I am on soft for no reason, I'm not doing
God damn it.
No, just stick with your strategy, mate. It's just that with the safety car, it would be best to...
Multi 21, John. Multi 21.
Jake, pass me.
Yep, I got you.
I have a 3-second penalty now
Also,
because I was
Hudson,
looking
no
at
one wants me to
my
tell you you're
field
a
Yeah, I'm
twit,
kidding now.
but replace the I with the A.
Russell!
Oh, he
You know
finally
what?
got
Fuck you.
speed.
If I crash,
Finally.
I crash. I don't
Whoa!
give a shit. Little bitch.
Casey, just never do those things unless you're on the straight.
I had to
I
go
know, I was
outside the
trying-
track because Hamilton was trying to literally torpedo into my wing.
I was doing it on
Holy
a straight
crap.
ray. The problem is that I'm not used to doing it on a controller, so I'm slow.
You want to
It's okay. 3 seconds is not a huge. Yeah, I.
That was
noticed
some
I'm-
serious
I haven't
dangerous
moved the wheel
driving.
to the new place yet.
Vettel has pitted.
Everybody get dangerous.
Alright, the
Vettel.
AI's gonna pit. Vettel
Apparently, Patty's stream is still set to say he's playing Sly
Is
4.
it?
Like the word Steven
God
Hyde.
damn it! I refreshed it. It says it's now the Shambles, but yeah,
You have to refresh the page.
I did. Oh wait, no,
not
well,
you,
yeah.
your viewers.
I'm just going from the thing that
They,
he'll send
they
in chat.
really want me to play Sly 4 again. I'm not
Oh,
doing that
you.
ever.
Come on, Slide 4's a great game.
It's
What's
not.
there to lose?
Alright.
No.
I feel physical pain through this entire conversation.
What the
God
fuck,
damn.
Vettel?
Whoa, there's some carbon fiber. Oh, Casey's
Vettel
gone.
just actually fucking murdered me.
Oh, you're dead?
No, I'm fine, but I
Okay.
broke a wing, and my rear tires are gone.
Thanks for watching, you guys.
Right.
Makes me
How
want to
is
have my own
Russell
F1 2020
leaving the
league.
pit
Dark
before
N273
me? I'm
says, yeah, man. No,
Gonna
leagues are
punch
fun.
something.
In the video games, at least, yeah, leagues are super fun. This is my first league with Blue, so.
Hey, Casey, remember when we first met and I thought your name was pronounced Cack?
Yeah. And you insisted it wasn't pronounced that, even after I corrected you.
I'm sorry, it was just funny.
No,
And then
you're
Sparky joined in as well.
Clue's just like, no, you're wrong. I know how to say your name.
Wait, so Jeff made me do 16 laps on soft, and then I'm doing 10 laps for my next stint?
Wait,
Are you
you did
sure?
16 on soft?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's fine.
Animal.
I'm still
No,
like,
it's not!
I'm still gaining on everyone. Like, I'm okay.
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 You're back. You're just one of the
Oh,
greatest.
Hamilton just went into the pits and gave me
Ladies and
DRS.
gentlemen,
Thank you,
John
Ham.
Stefanelli here, the greatest F1 2020 driver.
God fucking damn it, everyone. When I say I'm bad, it's because I'm bad. When I'm doing decent, it's because fuck you. God damn it.
A lot of the AI just pitted.
because
Only
Yeah,
John's
cool.
the one out here.
When
with
I'm doing
still
bad, I'm
decent.
doing
Like,
bad.
my
When I'm
tires
doing
are gone. No, they're
decent,
kinda cut.
fuck you.
They're still fine. Oh shit. I felt
Yeah,
the
how are you
car
finding
lose
the
it a
soft
little.
right now, Kuga?
See, I am good, but you said you're bad. Yeah, I only say that when I'm doing bad.
How are you feeling those wheels right now? Are they losing grip?
Not great. I'm doing one more lap. One more lap with him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've been on the same softs this entire time, but I'm trying to
my
outlast.
God.
I've been trying to outlast Leclerc, but the bastard won't pit. So
I can tell by the time that like sector
He's
2,
probably gonna pit the same time you are, Clue.
probably.
Hard to grip
Oh,
on,
that's-
but, like,
This is
Because
cool.
Piddle,
Love
because
that.
Piddle, guys.
gosh, it'll.
Vettel just pitted.
John is like Italian Mika Hakkinen.
What do you think, Vic? Should I pit right now?
With everyone right
I'll
now.
take that as a compliment.
Vic, I'm at 35%. Should I pit right now?
I'd say,
Yes.
yeah, honest to God, yeah, pit. Just R1.
If the AI are starting to pit, you better pit.
Whatever, yeah, like the command is telling you, just press it and then the right button.
Yeah, box a slap. I got it.
And then just follow that other fork and another turning point.
Another bug.
God,
Yep,
God,
here goes
races
Claire.
really-
All right.
These races are really nothing for me anymore. I just realized I'm entering my 17th lap.
Okay, I can finally turn you up in Discord, Vic. I'll actually be able to hear you. Yep, I have you turned down. I don't know why.
Respect.
It's because last time we were in chat, he was so fucking loud. I had to turn it down.
Yeah, my microphone, I'm working on getting a new mic, like a desktop mic. That's not directly from my headset, because I love my headset.
So.
All right, I'm taking
It's
Leclerc
doing
down now that I
really
got
well
these
for me.
tires. Easy, it'll be easy.
Losing three spots with 2 estimated stops remaining is actually not too bad. Not too shabby. You have some time to catch up.
God,
Yeah,
the
I
AI
will
in this
pass
game
Leclerc
sucks
now.
so bad.
I stole it from Vic. I knew he would.
Great. Will he let me pass? Let's find out.
Oh my god.
Mr. Rezovic, may I ask
Yes.
if you have any warning?
Ham, do you know if Botas pitted?
Yes, he pitted right same lap I did.
Okay.
Hudson dipping a wheel into Mexico through the chicane.
Fuck off!
Like, you're really pushing those track limits there, buddy.
Hey, no warning, so it's kosher.
That's Kota, actually.
Nice.
Same joke, but I didn't want to do it.
It's KOTOR.
It's KOTOR. Fuck, it's KOTOR.
And now it's just Tor.
Ferrator.
Rosso?
Turok?
Orbjorn!
Torbjorn!
Come and get your armor.
I can't do Molten Core without 3 levels of audio layering.
I was gonna do a joke, but I can't do that on stream. Move on.
I know exactly what joke you're thinking of. If it's Torbjorn related, I know exactly what you're thinking.
Yeah, no, we both went to the same place.
Redacted.
I don't
Yeah,
blame
that's definitely
Sparky.
redacted.
I don't blame
Okay.
the dude at all for fucking unlistening that.
Boo!
See, I was
boo
I was wondering, is it? I wonder if it's the same joke I know, and that just told me it was.
Yep.
Thanks, Straub.
I'm totally out of the loop.
It's all Straub's fault.
Honestly, everything
For me,
goes
yeah,
back to her.
because she would make the joke all the time, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I've never questioned it though. I was just like, all right, whatever. Oh, sorry. Wait, who is that? Russell? Never mind.
Oh, Leclerc, I'm
That's
coming
too
for your
deep
ass.
in there.
Hey, Clue, how's it going?
Pretty good. I'm gonna be crashing into you in a moment. I'm just
Russell,
kidding.
Russell, Russell's
You're gonna be faster than me because you're on first off, and I'm on
today.
all hard. So
like
you're
more so
definitely
than
gonna-
normal.
I don't even want you. I just want Leclerc. I want his ass, man. He's been in front of me, just teasing me for the past like 15 laps.
We'll tease them back.
Hey, Hudson from Jeb. FIA. Yo, you gotta stay on the tarmac, Hudson. Observe.
Hey, I actually enjoyed that little battle.
Yo, you gotta stay on the tarmac. Yo, you going on track, bro.
Painted tarmac is still tarmac.
I mean, at least we got Kimmy Pog, right?
Yep, we got Gimme Pug. So long as
So
you...
apparently I had left the overtake button on without realizing it, so I've just wasted all my ERS.
Aww.
Okay, when that happens.
That's okay. I thought I felt fast.
Hudson, this is not Indy.
God.
Justice would like to notify you.
All right, Leclerc, you're mine.
I'm really
Come on.
going to scream in a second.
Chow!
Ah! We're good. Don't worry.
Bro, I almost ka-chowed so hard for you there, bro. Oh, man.
No.
There's a
Fuck you,
fucking
Russell.
bullet in my rear
Holy.
view.
Don't worry.
Just went full lightning
I wouldn't let it end like that, Gypsy. I would not let it end like that.
Oh, that scared the daylights out of me.
I'm not surprised. Sorry.
It's like a.
Stay within the limits, please.
I really
Hudson.
want to pass him. I really want to pass Leclerc.
I didn't
Are we
hear what
talking
you
about a
said.
torpedo? the
Oh
pink
dear,
torpedo
nearly.
question?
Yeah, that could have been
Gypsy,
pretty.
I didn't hear what you said, so in my head it sounded you scared the track limits out of me.
Not really to
keeping
talk about
basically
much
just
on my
5
end. I'm just
pounds,
I'm just
so,
driving
you
a
get
car at
DRS,
this point.
Yeah, you'll get
Might as well
DRS
be
at this
playing
rate.
Test Drive Unlimited.
She just wanna feel right.
Please turn around
Hey.
when it is safe to do so.
Sid went even wider than I did.
Okay, now
How
that I've
everybody
put
sees the
distance
track
between
limits, how
Russell
Hudson
and
sees
I-
the track limits.
Observe.
Like a bee.
At the next
Ah, god damn it.
intersection, turn left.
Oh,
Turn left.
Rage's Hudson. What the fuck is this alternate timeline?
Your itinerary is being recalculated.
Reading this chat,
Shut up, Casey.
I'm gonna have like, from the amount of fire in
Alright,
this
Gypsy,
chat.
don't worry, I'm not gonna do it again.
You're good. You're good. Starting to get a little cloudy.
Yep. Oh, wide. Yeah. Open.
It's
Please
not
don't.
supposed
Please
to
don't.
rain
I
though.
burned
Now you can
so
go for
many
it, yeah.
inches.
You have reached your destination.
Whenever I was high game trees. Okay. Whenever I was looking at the weather during qualifying, it's supposed.
Gee,
to
I
be
wonder what's
dry
going to happen to me on this
Right.
straightaway. It's a complete mystery that, F1 never has. Hey,
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 Yeah,
made my day.
Right,
I'm
I need
into
you to start watching the
Yeah,
track limits now.
man.
You have 1.5 times the track limit on right now, Hudson. I
Oh.
need you to stay on track, please.
Bite me.
Sorry,
I got an
that's
illegal
gonna
overtake
keep
warning,
holding out.
but it didn't
Oh,
pop
don't
up.
worry.
I only knew because I heard Jeff say it.
Hamilton's on my ass again.
All right.
Been nice knowing you.
Love that for you.
Cal, why are you messaging me in the Discord? I know you're watching the race!
That was so robotic for me. Our internet is shit.
Somebody
No,
better
no,
be
no.
dying because... I'm about to alt-tab and look at these
Vettel,
names.
whoa, Jesus fuck, Vettel's teleporting.
it's like how
that-
it's like how the one time in my life where I didn't answer my fucking phone, it was my mother going to the hospital.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I would just like to say something that Sparks posted in the chat. This is like IRL F1 at Bahrain. If Hudson don't start respecting track limits, we're gonna stop respecting his grid position. The stewards are either dead or Hudson is like Leclerc
what
to
a
that.
what a weird ass race that was.
Was very fun. Very much
The,
enjoyed it.
the, well,
Also,
the,
I looked up, just for context, streaming F1 legally in Italy, and it's one service, which is Sky. You either pay a very large amount of money to have like a satellite dish installed, and
You at Chloe, you were next to me?
I'm on your
Oh,
left.
okay, go for it.
or there's their web service. Their web service is 30
Oh boy,
euros
I botched
a
this
month.
one. Yikes. Alright, I'm good, I'm good.
Gee, I wonder what might happen when I
Well,
hit the braking
I-
zone.
No, I'm too far away.
Hey.
And I got a Honda
Penalties are
engine.
just Hudson phobic, or maybe
So
Hudson
if
is
anyone-
phobic.
Watching as a way to stream F1 legally in Italy without draining my blood, please tell me.
Mamma mia, in a rich man's world.
I'm debating if I should pit.
The baby.
Yeah.
My wheels gone
Oh.
loose.
Guys, look out! It's the BPF1. Oh,
These tires are really cooked. I'm not getting any speed from them.
I think Double DNF has to be short, and I think he's saying Sky Sport F1 is 18 pounds a month. F1 TV is 20 pounds a year.
Yeah.
Sky... What?
Yeah, but we don't have F1 TV here because
F1 TV Pro in America is $10 a month. What the fuck are you on about?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have access to it.
They're talking about Pro. Pro, I think, is 20.
It's like $80.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that is. I forgot about that. They forced
I
Microsoft to
nearly broke my
eye
wing there.
Yes!
One,
Oh,
That would have been bad.
I saw pink wing at the corner of my eye. I want to know, are you okay, good sir?
I'm fine, I'm fine. I got a yellow wing, I bumped Leclerc. I'm gonna pass him though, I'm gonna pass him. Finally, it's worth it.
As long as you don't tell me if you're losing speed. Just let me know if you see those numbers going up.
Okay. The important thing is I passed. Oh, I'm about to pass. Come on.
I think it's just
I'm
the
just
left
witnessing
side of
this
your
whole
wing, what it looks like. It's,
crew fighting the AI is pretty entertaining, I will admit.
Shit, he wants. Damn it! He wants me to pit right now. The wing's damaged, it's yellow. What do you
which
think?
one? Front right or front left?
I don't think
Damn
it
front
matters,
left, I
does it?
think.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, no,
otherwise
they're
you're
gonna
be
replace
getting-
the whole wing
You're gonna be getting
regardless.
dummy understeer.
skits. I should probably.
Yeah,
just
the pit crew doesn't come out with half a wing.
I think he was talking about if, depending on what side is damaged, if driving it can
Front
be
left.
tolerable.
Let me see. Let me do one more lap and see how it feels.
That's better than what I initially thought. See, my brain, I'm not going to lie, immediately went to the whole.
Why did I do that?
So if you just replaced one half of the wing, and then you had to replace the other half of the wing later on, is it just a brand new wing? And then it really started going down that fucking like ship. And I'm like, I'm gonna scream. Jake and I were actually talking about something like a while back, and it was like just after he had, I don't even think he knows this. It was just after he had finished WandaVision, and he had the gall to look me in the eyes and go, "You ever heard of the ship of Theseus and all that shit?"
That's not how I phrased that. That's not how I phrased that.
But that's kind of what you did. That, like, I don't know your exact wording, yes, but you did phrase, but you did bring.
I did. So you know of the ship of Theseus, right?
process.
I did that as like a, hey,
Yes.
this is what I'm going to be talking about. Not.
Yes, but that was
Not.
short.
Have
but
you
I
heard
don't
of
know
the
if you
ship
know
of
that, that was during
Theseus?
the episode. I get to know what your thought process was!
Oh, see, ladies and gentlemen, Red Bull. Like, let's go.
I like to imagine they're doing this over the team
Bottas,
radio.
pick a fucking line, Christ.
I know. Jeb's pointing that out for you in chat, Ray.
I just wanna catch up to my teammate.
Vic, what do you think? I don't know what to do.
You're still out, right? Like, and you have the damage.
Yeah, I'm still out. I've got a yellow front left wing, front right screen.
Ask. Do you know how to ask Jeff when your next pit window is?
You can see in the MFD.
Yeah, like
It's
when
at
you
the
press
bottom.
circle or B. Yeah, it'll tell you when your next pit window.
In the second page of the MFD.
It's Clue.
31 to 43. That's not happening.
Yeah, so you might.
I had to pit much earlier.
Yeah, you might want to do it just like now, and then take the tires that you want for that next thing, and like I'm assuming they're putting you. Does it say M, H, or S for the next you're putting on for your next stop? On the MFD.
Hang on.
Casey, I'm boxing this lap.
Okay.
Shit, I was looking at the damn menu and I missed the pit. I'll have to do it next lap. Next tires is softs.
Yeah, just go for it. Honestly, like softs are gonna burn.
Bottas!
Anyway on this track.
That's a good sound.
Okay, I'm
Don't
boxing
worry,
this lap.
no damage there.
Because I think that means that
he
you
will have
might get
damage.
better use if the third pit. The third pit's probably gonna put you on medium.
Eddie, I would be careful of getting close to my ass. I'll let you pass me.
I know.
Second because
I've kind of noticed.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, I forgot to
lagging
put it on lead.
a shit ton.
How good are your hards?
36%.
Oh, Ray had a bit of a glitch.
Yeah, it shows.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, it gave you a red X on my end.
Yeah. Also, I'm
I'll
going in
pull
the
over here
pits, so
for
don't
you,
worry about
Patty.
overtaking me.
Thank you. I'm hunting down the pink merc now.
No, run, Clue.
I mean, I'm pitting anyways, so.
Run,
Oh,
Clue,
okay.
run.
No, it's pointless.
You
Well, you're
have
gonna
a
give me
wild
DRS, so.
BoJack Horseman clone coming
The
after.
battery is after you. Run, Clue, run.
Run, boy, run.
Yeah, I did a much longer stint on these tires than I planned.
What percentage are your tires at?
Yeah, about 50.
56 at my end.
I should have stayed out lap one
You
when
know,
it crashed.
yeah, but like, oh man, I can't believe Coda just ends up becoming my Azerbaijan for some people. Oh, Coda looked like so much fun too, and then we have to freaking race in Singapore next week.
There we go.
My car
Thank
just
you,
feels
Clue.
my car feels great. It's just Vettel fucking killed me.
Not only for passing, but getting me DRS.
I
It's
was quite
always
surprised how long
pleasure.
I held you out for, Ray, considering my tire age.
Hmm. Well, I
Oh,
was
the
also
damn-
on pretty worn tires myself.
It was
Well, yeah,
Cal
but-
telling me she's going to bed. All right, thank you, Cal.
All right.
Have a good night, Cal.
Good night,
Bye,
Cal.
Bye, Cal.
She's probably been gone by now. You're wasting breath.
Shut
Oh.
You can't let
It's
us
the
enjoy
thought
the
that
moment, can you? Yeah.
All
Fuck
right.
you, Latifi. Oh
we
no,
go.
you gave me DRS anyway. Thank you, Latifi. Never mind.
Thank you, TV. You're a dumbass. As you speed away.
All right, Vic, this is it. Time to shit bricks.
Yeah. So whenever your next stint is, you want to try to get the most out of those softs, and then.
How did I not get DRS out of that?
try
I'm
not to
still
crash,
second
get into
behind?
the
Surprising.
line, get your mediums in as early as you
I'm
can.
still gaining on him.
Copy that.
God, the Ferrari is a piece of shit.
Oh.
Yes.
I have no DRS, and yet I gained half a second on a DRS straight.
God, this track is so fun.
This
very
track really
wavy.
is so fun. I like this track.
It's
I love Coda.
wavy. It's a vibe.
I wouldn't say easy. It's just exciting.
No, it's not easy at all. But it's
No,
very-
Grosjean, you piece of shit! Oh my god, what a
Grosjean
dick!
strikes again.
Did you see that? He just tried to pit maneuver me. He failed. I'm fine, but I'm still angry.
That's payback for calling him Grosjean for like 30 races.
Yeah, well, maybe he shouldn't have had a dumb name.
You know my jeans are fucking.
Schwacked.
That's a good one. I like that.
Casey, if you would gladly give me DRS for the straight, I would be very appreciative.
No.
Like, what's he gonna do? Run me over with a car? Jump.
Whoa.
It's like, chill. He's not gonna run me over with his. Oh, mother pup. Just.
Dude, these cars are like 2 feet tall. I'll just hop.
Oh my god.
Damn it, no DRS. Damn it, Case.
I did actually have someone come
I have not
through.
Going on the inside, right?
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
going
I know.
outside if you want to overtake.
I did have to check in someone the other day with the last name of Haas, and I thought that was kind of interesting.
What, your class?
She's
It's
like at work, and I was like checking her in or whatever, and I was like, "Can I get your last name too?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, it's Haas." And she goes to spell it, and I'm like, "Oh, I know how to spell it." And she's like, "H-A-A-S?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, okay." Never had that before.
Low
and then
key, I
it's
kind of.
like, have a good day,
Your
man.
teller is because
Low-key,
of Formula 1.
I wish the
Mhm.
owner of Haas Racing actually looked like Haas Delgado from Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That would have been a great
Oh,
correlation.
I have a 2-word last name, and for whatever reason, that just screws with people's brains.
Dude,
Nobody can get it
same.
right.
Same.
Wait, you have a
Uh,
2-word last or two word
Two
name,
last
or-
names, basically.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
have
okay.
one last name.
And
It's just
last name.
Oh, you
are
have
both-
one last name. Okay, I have 2 last names.
in the. I'm
My-
not
my
gonna say it,
parents-
obviously, but
No,
in the
of
vein
course
of like
not.
Van Halen
No.
or something like that.
My parents spelled both my first and last name incorrectly.
Oh,
Aw.
Wait, what?
Aw.
So people never spell my names correctly because neither one of them is spelled how you'd expect. And also, I was gonna say something, I forgot what it was.
Ooh.
So let me
On to the-
recap the race for people. I get to
30.
the first DRS,
Okay.
I overtake Hudson. Hudson gets to the second DRS straight, he overtakes me. And this is how it's going to go for the next while.
This whole yo-yo effect.
That's just the way it do be sometimes.
So how exactly does giving people DRS work? Is it just if somebody's close behind you,
If
they
you're
get it so
1
they can pass?
second
It's
behind,
within 1
On
second of the car ahead of
straights,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, once.
On
Gotcha.
certain straights, I should say. Not
Yeah.
all
so, like you see that like little icon that appears every now and again, like where it's like DRS 150 meters. Like you want to get ready every time you see that, and you're within 1.1 seconds.
I always
Well,
use
they
it
get-
whenever I get it. I just didn't know what
Oh,
was
you
giving
have-
it to
yeah.
me.
It's like I just say if you don't use it, it's like hello, it's your controller working, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the map,
There's these
if
big
you
green
look
dots.
carefully, yeah. Well, there's also signs on the track. Those are meant to highlight the DRS detection zones,
Not
and that's
senior
what
or
basically, if
junior.
you're within a second in that zone, then that's what gives you the DRS later.
When I was in single player.
Okay, didn't give me the warning. Okay, I was
I got
worried.
this. I got the Steam achievement, DAT reaction speed. I thought that was kind of
Oh
funny.
yeah,
Where if you hit DRS quick enough when passing the line within like a certain time frame, it gives you that achievement.
yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cute.
I got it like as one of my first achievements, I think, and it was on accident because I was just trying to react to what the game was throwing at me because I didn't know how F1 worked when I first started playing the game.
right.
Not so
I
fast.
thought for a
fuck
moment.
boy.
I thought for a moment there, Hudson, you were going to go too wide into the yeses, and I'm like, do you really want to do this?
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Clue's last names are Kalishnikov and Glock, Kappa.
That was a creative pronunciation of Kalashnikov.
Kalashnikov. Kalish. I was thinking of a Run the Jewels song. That's why.
Now, Grosjean, I know you're French, but
Killer Mike says Kalishnikov.
I should really stop with the French jokes. Oh, fuck.
Maybe that's why he hates us.
Yeah, well, he did good. He doesn't hate me.
Codemaster has created a code that listens to your Discord chat and programs the AI depending on how you talk about the AI. It's
Feeling
like
good. Feeling good.
It's like it's like the revenge system in NASCAR Thunder 2004.
Which I learned yesterday does not have a GameCube version.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I was trying to download. There's a 2003, there's a 2005, but no 2004.
Damn, Kacey really be like, wait, this game doesn't have a GameCube version? Eyes glow.
Thanks, Jeff.
Well,
it's totally not like I detected that
I'm
2
playing
months ago.
Dirt to Daytona right now, and I wanted to play the other NASCAR games on the GameCube to see how Dirt to Daytona looked in comparison, which the answer is better. But I was like trying to download 2004, that's like the people consider the peak. And for some reason I was like, why can't I find a ROM? I downloaded the PlayStation 1 version by accident. That game came out on the PS1, but not the fucking GameCube. That's surprising.
Well, I react the same way when there's not a Vita version of a game, and there's like no Vita version of any game, so I'm constantly angry.
Hey, Clue. Here's some good news. There is a Vita version of Sly 4. You can play that.
Oh, I know. I'm probably gonna pick it. Oh yeah.
I have it.
Ray, are you like me about to waste hundreds of dollars on Vita games because we'll never be able to buy them
probably.
again?
Also, fuck Sony for not I'm sorry. When I just came off of buying like Dead Cells for $10 and like all these great games for $3 and $5 here, when they then still charge me like 22 Canadian for Killzone, fuck you.
Yeah. All the games are overpriced. I'm about to spend $40 on EDF for the Vita, but it's like my last chance to get it. So
yeah,
I did not know EDF was on the Vita. Damn.
Yeah, there's 2 EDF games on the Vita. The worst one's $20. The better one's $40.
It's okay. I spent.
Is the worst one Insect Armageddon?
No, it's I think it's EDF 2.
Oh,
it's not bad, but then the superior one is EDF 2017 portable or something. I don't know.
What I'm curious to see is whether or not they are going to keep the servers for Vita multiplayer games up.
I doubt it.
I'm sure it's going to be a situation similar to what they did on the PS3, where the community made their own server, and it's actually a really nice community. It's like PS1.1, something like that. But they basically remastered the servers for Warhawk, and I was playing that the other day. I'm like, wow, this is actually running really good.
Yeah, what I'm curious about is whether or not I'm going to be able to continue to play.
Not exactly free.
Just in case they do shut them all down, we all got to get together and play Killzone Mercenary at some point.
I have Killzone Mercenary, and I've been on days when the multiplayer is actually active, and it's quite fun.
I've played a fair bit of it for the
It is
Black
quite
Ops video.
fun.
What about Soul Sacrifice Delta? Any of you guys have that?
I don't.
No, however, there's this one dude who pops up in every single one of my videos on my comments to ask me to review Soul Sacrifice for the Vita.
Oh yeah? It's a great
Dude, why
game.
would you do that?
Highly recommend it if you can.
But it
get your
has
hands on
nothing to do with anything I've ever reviewed.
Still, you should get it.
Probably.
I'm actually gonna go get my Vita upstairs because I think I'm playing.
That's gonna be fun for you to head it, Hudson.
Oh, Hudson, please stay in the redacted track limits.
Redacted.
Also, PS Vita TVs, they've gone up even more expensive lately.
Yeah, I bought one last year
year
for like $170.
It's the only way to play like big screen Vita games.
If you can get one though, I highly recommend it. Just not for.
That's how
I wouldn't pay more than 150 though.
Casey, that's how you
that's
got a lot
too
of
much.
Vita games.
That's how I did my Black Ops Declassified video. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
and the thing is that if you get a DualShock 4 like PS4 controller and a certain plugin called ReVita, you can rebind things to the touchpad, and so I was able to play Black Ops Declassified basically perfectly on the DS4.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't mean to quote myself, but if Sony don't fucking put some of those Vita games on mobile later, they're fucking idiots.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
it's a
I have a giant question, and I feel like it's gonna be a stupid one. Why couldn't they just, I don't know, make an app called PS Vita, load all the games on there, and charge a subscription fee?
It's like, wow, it's like people are wanting
Wow, I just solved the crisis!
Yeah, a game like Killzone Mercenaries would thrive on mobile. It really would.
On mobile, are you fucking kidding me? It would dominate because it would be by default way better than all the other garbage on there.
Did you tap me?
Listen, Sony execs, I know you watch my stream, I know you do, and I know you're taking notes right now. You better take this fucking note.
Short, I am looking to, or whoever Double DNF is, I am looking to pick up Days Gone.
Hudson, that was all you. I was not even close to you.
I felt a thud.
I felt a thud.
We'll check the steward's room later.
We will. Please, let's note lap 31.
But back to the Vita thing, what if we all just did a playthrough of Borderlands 2 on the Vita?
No.
Especially since there's a 2-player limit. In
Even I know that's a,
No, cool, it's okay.
Even I know that's a terrible idea.
That buddy is me. Hudson, you deserve that. No.
God, dude, they downgraded the graphics so much for that game, and it still runs at like 15 FPS.
Like the enemy spawn are literally non-existent. Oh my god.
Thank you, Grosjean, for staying on the fucking racing line the whole time, you piece of shit.
Oh, I'm like...
Wonder how far
Fucking
along...
Magnussen broke my wing, and Grosjean doesn't move aside.
Vita jailbreaking, I wonder if that's ever going to get to the point where like you could emulate Android games on Vita.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can.
My cousin has an unlocked Vita where he basically just uses it as his handheld emulation machine for anything.
Yeah, no.
That's what people usually do.
Modifying Vitas and Vita TVs is super easy. That's why I'm not super worried about the Vita as far as shutdown goes, is because it is so easy to steal Vita games.
Yeah.
And once they're not for sale anymore, fuck them. If you're not gonna sell it to me, I'm gonna steal it.
Hey Casey, I'll ask you some questions about that later by pure coincidence.
Yeah, it's super easy. I can send you a website.
PSP games on my jailbroken PSP.
Magnussen, we meet again. You better not break my fucking wing again.
Yeah, no. Sony's answer to the security flaws on the PSP was to make the memory card port proprietary, and people just made a fucking adapter that puts micro SD cards in the game.
So then, you know what they do for the Vita? Hey guys, look at our new SD card. Yeah.
And then for the Vita TV, it's even easier. You don't even need one of those. You can literally just mount a fucking flash drive or an external hard drive as your memory card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You need jailbreak to do that, though, right? Yeah,
you need to jailbreak it, but jailbreaking a Vita or a Vita TV is literally as simple as opening the web browser and going to Henkaku to XYZ.
You don't need to use the computer. You can just do it through the website.
Yep.
Wow.
Damn.
It's literally a web browser hack.
Ooh,
like
nice, Gypsy.
Hudson, do you still have your 3-second time penalty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, because
you don't serve 3 seconds. They're not stopping ghosts. They're they add on your risk.
Yeah.
I ordered a new Vita that's probably not coming in for like a month, but when it does, I'll probably jailbreak that one.
Yeah.
I should get another one.
There's no downside to it. Like, I have used when I had an actual Vita, I had it hacked, and I had used it online with my actual PSN account without being banned.
As someone who is interested in emulation, what can you emulate on a PS Vita? Like PSP and all, or not PSP, PS2 I meant.
PSP is, you cannot emulate PS2 now.
There
are, so PSP is native, and it's actually one of the best ways to play PSP games because it has like a natural 2x upscale, and it's also like it's an official way to play the games. I've not had any problems with any games.
I play all the Persona games on them, like, and they're perfectly
the
PSP versions, like for Innocence and Internal Punishment, and
and PS1 games are surprisingly good on Vita too.
Yeah, absolutely. And then as far as like other emulation, it has a RetroArch release.
Oh, okay.
And the versions, like, I know I've played plenty of GBA games on it without too much trouble. I've played anything before GBA really will be fine. I think you can probably get Dreamcast working on it, and probably not very well. That doesn't surprise me.
It's just like it's very good for emulation, is what I've been like when I was messing around with it on my cousin's like jailbroken one. Like a lot of the stuff that they use to emulate translates really well.
I feel like we're gonna get to the point where like emulation is just gonna become even more mainstream.
and then it's gonna be monetized, and then
I really feel like it's gonna be that case.
Well, it's
and
already
then we're
doing
gonna
that.
have another like
Right.
market worth of games where it's gonna
And
be
to a
people
degree, the PS Now service, because they're starting to add in PS2 games on there.
Yep.
I will say I would have much rather companies embrace simulation than crack down and make it illegal.
I agree. Absolutely.
I'd rather the games be preserved.
I agree, and this is coming from some sweaty mailing thing.
Lawyer.
I think we
fucking
can all agree,
finally.
though. Fuck Nintendo.
Yeah.
Valtteri.
Everything about it. Oh my god, you guys missed out on picking up Super Mario All-Stars? Fucking losers. What are you gonna do? Emulate it?
Well,
I
yeah.
paid $80 for this exclusive emulation done by Nintendo.
How many stops do y'all have left?
1.
I have one more.
I think none.
How long from now?
I'm gonna say another 10 laps.
That's just the average Nintendo
My
fan.
tire. I'm not really managing my tires that
No!
well. so-
And there's my first spin out of the race. God damn it.
Oh,
Oh no.
no, you still got time. Yeah. Slowly.
John, how are your
Watch out for the
tires?
wheels.
They are very new.
Okay.
You're not too careful on the accelerator.
My left front is at 60, so
You
I'm
got it,
boxing.
okay.
We're good, we're
So you
good.
have Seb behind you? Yeah, you have Seb, he's 1.2 behind you.
I can lose him.
Isn't that great just to have your undead Jeff?
Yeah.
Undead Jeff from Beyond the Grade.
Undead Jeff Mare.
Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Jeffson.
God.
God.
6 seconds.
Undead Jeff.
They're just gradually getting worse and worse. But I love it.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait a nut there.
Was that audible
tired.
pop
Yeah,
your
there
body?
Against our finishing time at
He's
the
This
tired.
game and the penalties are a joke.
Wait,
It'll be a
Okay,
contest
right.
between me and
Podium.
Hudson, both with penalties.
says Sparks.
I love
Aye.
how both me and Hudson side relief when you got the fucking pen.
The thing
Okay.
the thing that was stupid is that I only got one warning before. I didn't even get
Cam
like
is
you know
like,
2, so it just gave me 3
Oh.
seconds. Fuck you for going a little bit wide.
I honestly could have won this race if not for fucking Vettel.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
pedals on my ass. Do I need to be scared?
I was in-
Is
Yeah, I would have been at least
slaughtering
competing with John. I wouldn't have been.
I highly doubt that.
I was in
This entire
P3 and I
race.
pitted just to get on a better tire strategy, and then halfway into the tire strategy for my mediums, Vettel hit me into a wall and broke my wing.
Yeah, Casey was ahead of me
Yeah, I was in P3.
at the beginning of the race.
Yeah, I know you were, but John was just absolutely fucking.
I would have been at
I
least
don't
like
think anyone-
battling
yeah.
with John. That's what I'm saying.
Which is
I hear
fair.
that forced feedback.
The more you guys say that, the more I'm afraid of fucking up. So keep going.
Ray, you got this. Actually, wait, no. They're at the top 3 got this. Let's go Ham, Patton, Gypsy, Anklu, honorable mention.
Dude, I said
Hamilton
before,
and
my goal is
Gypsy
just to
are
try to go
insane.
for top 5. Because I don't like this track.
Top 5, top 5.
Tilka Silverstone?
I'm not being
you
blue
call it?
flagged.
Yeah, that's why I think of this as just Tilka Silverstone.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, America is
I
just an
mean, like
inferior
more
version of Great
Silverstone,
Britain. Might as well make an
honestly.
inferior version of Britain's track.
Also, John, this is
Okay.
from the
You know what,
quote-unquote
Hudson,
boys.
Revolutionary War losers.
John, I think this is coming from the majority of the chat. They would like you to stop telling everyone you're bad.
I'm gonna
I
go
will
one.
do that. Yes.
Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn
No,
around.
John, you need to stop saying you're bad. You are not bad.
I'm saying I'll do that. I have realized that I can be decent at times.
Oh Christ, that was
With that.
way too close.
You know. Oh!
Whoa,
Leclerc!
whoa. What the fuck?
Vettel,
was
what
that
were your
for
names?
understeer?
John's head. That's the only. It's
Casey, I'm sorry, I'm not
just
trying to
happened?
swing so widely. I just fucking understeer
Asshole
kicked
just hit
in.
me.
Oh shit.
Thank you for the DRS.
I might try to
Russell.
kill Vettel. Oh, this turn.
I mean, I tried to kill Russell earlier, so no judgment from me.
Also, you know what, Hudson? I think it's pretty funny. Because, like, me and, like, every other American, we have so much beef with the British for the Revolutionary War. Yeah, my family came to the U.S. in, like, the 1950s. So...
Ham, it's time. Activating 2019 Ferrari hacks.
Dude, if I had the 2019 Ferrari, no one could stop me on this track. No one.
I'd like to say I'm sad Ham got fucked so we couldn't battle, but I'm not that sad.
Hudson, also, Double DNF is wondering, what you're using none or using medium traction control?
None. And the reason why is one, because I think it's more fun, and two, I'm actually nursing a elbow injury at the moment. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop
I meant to ask you what happened.
Yeah.
Right. So
Wanking.
the gym. No, no, that's the right arm. This is the left we're talking about. So on Monday,
so now we know.
COVID restrictions lifted a little bit, so the pubs are open. Well, for example, the pubs are open, but you can only have it outside. And in addition, the gyms opened up. So me being someone that wants to lose my Mickey Mouse stomach, I went to the gym and just did a usual, well, what I would consider my usual workout routine. And I felt alright, I felt pretty good about it. Then the next morning, woke up and the left arm, like the elbow area, like the inside of the elbow, was just aching and sore, and it was just not letting up. That was a couple of days ago, and I'm still feeling that now.
That's just what happens, like, just like as for like, you know, your body as a whole, just like getting back into the routine of, you know, physically pushing yourself that much in that limit. That's like at least how I feel every time I come back to like boxing again, like when I'm with my trainers.
See, my wrist is what always hurts whenever I go back to like a normal routine and things like that. Granted, I know why, but it's like at the same time, it's still like annoying because it's like I know you're used to this. Why are you acting like you're not?
Yeah, like it's best example for me is like I used to push carts like at Costco back before my second time I got laid off. Then it's like my body gets used to like just pushing 12 carts, like, but then like after my first shift, like coming back, I just like will get home and just collapse. So just kind of like ball face first, because it's just like you're not used to it, right? Like after a set amount of time of not being back into it.
Hey Vic.
Yeah.
Hi, bye.
I know, come on.
I'm quite a bit slow, sorry.
I'm on 30% softs. When do you think I should switch to my mediums?
When is it asking for your next window?
1 sec. I gotta cycle through.
But
46.
Sparks, I agree, Sparks.
46 to 55.
I can went to
I guess
left
you can
like
go.
that.
You can go earlier because it's mediums, I think. So.
That was a dangerous pass.
So you think I should go right now?
I'd say you can do it like a lap or two earlier, just so then you can get like speed into the.
All right. I'll do a few more laps on these then.
Yeah,
Casey, is that you behind Ham?
It really is a gym thing.
Yes.
I remember when I was still like 220 pounds and I was trying to lose weight, like back to 171, 75, I think, like a couple years back. It was like for the entire year, honestly, it was just because it was just like constantly pushing your body to like the point of like you're creating like a calorie deficit, and it's super noticeable. It is so noticeable. Your body feels like just the lack of energy, like and calories being given to it, and it's just like you just have no energy almost like all the time. It feels like really bad, but you never wanted to get to that point.
Oop, there's my first fuck up of the S's. That's 40 laps in. That's pretty good.
It's actually ironic. I got maybe one track limit penalty in my time trials on this circuit.
Yeah, I see Kacey, Gypsy, Hudson, and Ray all have the Assassin's Creed Black Flags.
It's that second to last turn that the game's really punishing on. Though randomly it seems. There was a time like both me and Hudson went super fucking wide. No penalties whatsoever. Next time I'm slowing down and going wide. So my time's fucked, and yet it still immediately gave me the penalty as well.
I got one immediately for turn 1.
Yes, let's not force Hulkenberg into a Haas now. Let's put him into a decent car, shall we? If he ever comes back.
Like the Williams.
Hey, Williams is on an upswing, I'm gonna say, this year.
Wilhelms.
Wilhelm Strauss.
Wilhelms. Oh shit. Good thing I slowed down to that.
Let's go, John Williams. Yeah.
Hey guys, look, it's Team Will I Am.
By the way, Hudson, I'm really glad I picked one of my sponsors as Dogecoin. That's working out. That's working out. I'm sponsored by IHOP, Dogecoin, and Pizza Hut, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Wait, for your actual Shambles character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yo.
Oh no! How could I forget? How could I forget Track Phone? That's like the big one.
Track phone.
The pinnacle.
That was the most. That was my number one pick, I think.
I unironically.
I am blue flagging you. We shall do this at this trade.
Blue
I
flag.
would have unironically put the Rich Energy logo to sponsor me on this if. Yeah.
All right, send it.
I'm doing it.
Whoa! I see all that.
You're not really sending it, man.
I'm giving it all the
The
beans I
same thing
can.
happened with me, Clue.
I'm sorry.
I can see the rubber off of Clue's tires just going like. Just that entire straight.
Oh,
just
fuck off.
I just
Grosjean
want
is
to
in
be able
front
to
of me.
pass Vettel. I'll feel like I accomplished something if I can get up there.
Careful, he's a murderous today.
I know. Because he tried
When is he
with
not
me.
murderous? Do you think, like, Gene Huss just called the two, said, right, we've got the shittest car this year, it'll be a bloody miracle, so let's make an impact, let's fuck things up.
Let's do what a sports team would call a quote-unquote rebuild in a sport where it's millions of dollars we have to spend every year into not just the technologies, but our teams, our funding, and like friggin' drivers, and like.
I thought you were just gonna say, let's as a team do what's called a pro gamer move.
I was gonna say that, just to shorten that unneeded explanation.
So this confuses me. Why the hell do you get DRS from somebody who's lapped you? Why? What is the point of that?
Because, well, it's based
Doesn't
on the
matter.
physical presence rather than
Yeah.
the position presence.
The physical
Fair
presence
enough.
of you being 1.1 seconds directly behind somebody. In that case.
Yeah, like if you are in the detection zone and you overtake the person in front of you, you still get DRS.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got it from Ham Pitting earlier.
Haas taking for that first overall pick to draft Trevor Lawrence.
You know what? I think I'm gonna pick like right now, Vic, because it's my last pit.
Yeah.
Those tires are gonna last me the rest of the race. So
I can see, like, yeah, like just on this straight that you're on right now, like when John was beside you or Hudson, like the rubber was just tearing off.
yeah. Oh shit!
Like, I
Accidentally
can
pressed.
visibly see like just rubber tearing off your wheels.
Okay, medium tires. Here we go.
Oh man, I'm so excited for this weekend though. Like, not only am I not working, but I can finally watch the entirety of an F1 weekend without skipping a day.
There you go.
If you want to get F1 TV and stream it for me, I will pay it half. It's gonna be cheaper than buying it in Italy.
We always do that in race server anyways.
You know, I stream in race server, but I stream illegally. I don't stream legally.
I mean, I've
My
got
ass always
F1
hurts so
TV,
much
so
more.
I could stream that if I
I
wake
can
up.
also stream it as well.
One of my coworkers has F1 TV, but he didn't have Netflix, and so he always saw trailers for Drive to Survive, but he never actually saw it. And after like a week of me asking him, not actually like 7 consecutive days, but just like me asking enough times, he's like, "Hey, so I got Netflix and I started watching Drive to Survive. It's so good."
And then you're just like, oh, cool. Here's some other F1 paraphernalia you might be interested in.
Also, my rear brakes are just
Everyone
so
listen to
hot.
I still want to watch that documentary called One, and I still need to set up a time for if y'all want to all watch it
Yeah.
together for us to do it.
Oh, there's a typo in the fucking radio subtitles.
Wait, what?
The Radio Los Santos.
Nice.
Kev, I'm pitting lap 43.
Well, I'm not kidding. Like the rest of the race, so.
Oh my.
You should be
You
proud
just
of me,
went
Jake.
pure Italian.
I managed to work through my menu, and so I actually changed my tire compound,
Eddie, did you
and
say
I
that was
didn't
Italian?
crash.
You know that was Spanish, right?
Nice.
I thought it was
That was El
Italian.
Sonadito by Echezeros from the GTA 5.
Oh, you're right. Oh my
If you
god.
Google
for the first
GTA
time.
5 beep song, it finds it for you.
Yeah.
Google knows it. Though.
When it first came out on like that gen, like the 6th gen or the consoles or whatever, like I remember just going through my radio stations and my friend and I just look at each other and we were just on the floor laughing for like 6 minutes straight because The entire melody
Oh.
is just a...
Have you seen the music video?
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so
it's
good.
amazing.
I have to wonder if they're serious about it or if it's like ironic.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be funny. It's definitely comedic. That reminds me though, searching the GTA 5 beep song. If you search Battlefield 1 Yellow Snow, that really sad song comes up.
Wait, what?
Oh, I know which one.
There's the part where the person singing sounds like
Yes.
sounds like
It's
Yellow
actually one of my
Snow.
favorite songs. It's Dawn of the New Age.
Oh yeah, it's really good, and it plays.
Or
during
Dawn of the
sad
New
part,
War, I
but
mean.
It's just funny.
Yeah, the singer in that gives me chills every time I hear it. It's really
Battlefield
creepy.
1 Yellow Snow.
And then no, like I said, in my video, the composers did a great job in both 1 and 5's music. Both are really great OSTs.
How was that not a penalty?
Almost had a 27-second lead, by the way, above Valtteri Booties.
Still don't get why I got half a copyright strike on the last half of the song, but
Coming
whatever.
through, thank you.
What? I got a copyright strike yesterday on a video I
I go
uploaded
blue
3
flag
years ago.
Russell
I'm
and
like,
Grosjean, please.
where have you guys been? Well, not a strike, a claim.
I'm sure it's from one of those like companies that just flags every video out of desperation.
Wait, hey, actually, did you say strike or claim?
Hey,
I got a claim. I
Okay.
should have said.
Vic.
Yeah, it
Vic.
wasn't a strike.
What's up?
has Hudson used 2 different compounds yet?
Hudson, I am
Russell,
not
make up
sure.
your fucking
I
mind.
think he has him. I think
Oh,
he
it's
has.
being a bitch.
Hudson started on
Race
mediums.
director.
I don't
Okay.
know what you mean. I am
Yes,
spectating.
he did the first lap on
Okay,
medium,
Reichman.
but
I
he
appreciate it.
beat it immediately because he broke his wing. But
Oh,
he
Russell had a pit stop left.
started on mediums, I think.
I did start on mediums. Fuck. Okay.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead.
I'm trying to figure out like something like I've been like just wanting to talk about video games for a while, and I just don't know what game I want to write about. That's like literally.
What's your
just
favorite video game? What's your favorite video game?
What's your favorite video game? Answer the goddamn question.
Sneaking, the Burger King licensed video game.
Make a
I am
make
literally-
make a video
I
about
am literally
sneaking.
sending. I am literally sending.
Hayden
ATF
already did that. That doesn't
That's
work.
true. All right, Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, go.
Splinter Cell. All right, chew. Type of script, motherfucker. Like
Rumble Racing, go.
Play Control and make a video about Control because Control is good.
iToy, go.
Oh fucking god.
Yo, I
NASCAR Rumble.
freaking gave my iToy away when I was a kid, like the trade
Aw.
for a bunch of Mortal Kombat games when I was younger, and I was
Connect
so sad.
2.0, go.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Trials of Power World Championship Tournament 2005.
Big rigs over the road racing.
Don't finish out Stallone Complex. First Assault online.
Hot Wheels, go.
Link's
Coffee
raised
and
video
Rocky.
to Ghost in the Shell. An overview of
Dota
Ghost.
That game was so cool. Bring it back, please.
Y'all
The
remember?
Rambo video game, go.
Oh,
God, no.
have I got some things to say about the goddamn Rambo video? South Park game.
Oh, there you
now.
go.
Yo, that is a good point.
Don't you fucking dare! Fuck.
That
Oh.
sounds good.
That's a yellow flag. Where are we
It
getting
is.
this?
Hudson,
Tyler-
please.
Oh,
Hudson, please.
Hee 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 hee.
The
I'm
random
coming to get you.
Run, boy, run.
That's
hey,
a
these are all
goddamn
good
good
ideas.
song, Clue.
I don't know.
Sticks in my head
Run.
every time.
Metal?
Excite
You know-
bike. Bruh.
I'm a little sad to admit how long it took me to realize the guy from the Dying Light trailer where it plays that song, you know, the dude in the yellow shirt, is Rickon.
Oh,
Are you okay, Hudson?
I've
Yeah, I
got
heard-
a red wing, so I can't move
Gotcha.
much.
so actually, speaking of games, I actually wanted to hear you guys' opinion on this. Have you heard that the fan base for Days Gone are really mad that apparently Sony is not making a sequel to it because it was sold?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't blame them because if you like
Do
the
we blame
game,
them?
but oh, Last
I've-
of Us
I've
is
heard
sold
it's not
more,
great.
so
Well, I
I've
mean,
heard Days Gone's not that amazing.
take this from some
I heard it was fine.
I played
Yeah.
the game when it came out on release, and I've been playing it since whenever like they updated it with performance patches on a base PS4, and I can safely say it is okay.
It is a video game.
It is.
But
a very,
apparently people are really mad that they're not making a Days Gone 2.
Oh,
How
that's
dare they?
filled with,
is
How
it
dare
this
they-
thing where
Fuck.
what what classifies it? People. Like, people, like, how many are we talking, and how
exactly?
angry they getting?
I would say at least 500,000. No, at most 500,000.
Because if it's like a couple like people on Twitter, then it's just like I just don't understand why. Like when I see headlines about it, or like when friends like come
Actually,
to me,
I don't
like,
even
in
actually.
servers.
You know what would be a better gauge? They apparently opened up a page.
Oh,
for
another
it.
free. Okay,
They,
okay, right. That's complete horse shit. Yeah, that other 3 second. Cancel that. Because
a petition. That's what it was.
That is horse shit. Utter horse shit.
You can't cancel them out there.
The hordes of zombies. Like, the hordes of
No, but
zombies.
you can change the place on the time.
I'm not changing it.
Yeah, but you know what you could just play if you want that is
Look,
World War Z.
You just
No, World War
Hudson,
Z
I will
is
say,
so
I
harder.
petitions. I don't know if you
Left
remember this, not
it's
when
third
Abu
person
Dhabi or
Left 4 Dead.
Silverstone or whatever happened. I petitioned for if
Fuckery.
bullshit penalties like that happened to remove them from the penalty, remove them from your time, and I was voted out in that ruling. Do you remember that?
not really. To be
No,
honest.
he doesn't.
It was in Hungary.
Specifically, you, Hudson, were against that ruling.
Man has a point.
Sparks would like me in caps. Horse shit. It's called karma, Hudson. At McMahon. Corner before the DRS straight. I like Days Gone too, but I totally get it if Sony don't want to make that.
Thanks, Jeff.
I didn't
that
think it was
doesn't
like
fucking
that
help me.
revolutionary. I mean, I heard the zombies were cool, and I'm like, okay, cool.
The coolest part was the horde thing because it was like,
It was
The only thing I
dynamic.
had.
Yeah.
like
it was-
the amount of zombies
Oh my
you could
God.
hold on screen on a base PS4 was absolutely batshit insane. Because I was like
Right.
sitting there and I'm like, my PS4 is still
Shit,
holding at
shit.
15 frames,
Oh,
and I am
shit.
scared, and I keep running.
Nice.
I would preface this by saying
that's
I have not
bad.
played the game. However, my buddy who has played the game showed me some clips of the story and like the voice acting, and oh dear God,
Yeah.
Talk about
Yeah.
oh dear God,
Yeah.
a motorcycle.
that's the line I was gonna bring up.
Can we please?
How do you put that in a video game and say, yeah, no, that's good?
McVick, can I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
Can you tell me how old my tires are in terms of laps?
It's not popping up. I don't know. Do I just go? Wait, spectator
Thanks,
menu.
anyway.
Spectator me.
Wait, no, that's my PS4 controller, my actual connected PS4.
Whoa.
You can also check where your pit window is, John, and kind of gauge off of
I
that.
don't have another one, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to add another one or not.
Telemetry enabled. Oh,
It's under details.
Details.
stops tire. My friend, Jonathan Stefanelli, you are on 16 laps with the mediums, correct?
Fuck, this feels like worse than 16 old softs.
How old are
Fucking
Vettel's tires?
How old are? Wait, was that Patty or Casey?
That was Casey asking how old Vettel's tires are.
Whoa.
Vettel's tires are brand new, 1 lap medium.
What?
Yeah, he like
Fuck.
just pitted.
Yeah.
What about the person in front of Vettel?
Me.
Hi. Hey guys, Vi here. 17
Fine.
laps on the hards.
Yeah,
No,
Are you finishing on those, Vi?
that's the plan.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
What's
say,
the person in
that's
front of Vi?
very likely being that deep into the herds.
Leclerc, but he's 30 seconds ahead of me.
And he's 14 seconds on softs, but at this point, like, I think both of you should be able to gain speed on him.
I'm not
That'd
catching
be-
Leclerc. Well, if he pits, maybe we'll see. I don't think so though. I'm on 35% softs.
You gotta get past me first.
I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
teasing.
You better be worried because I'm about to
felt
fucking
bad for
crash
Clue
into you.
just then.
I'm gonna take us both out.
I'm teasing, Clue.
Casey, what are you doing?
Nah.
Why are you so slow?
As you know, I take everything in life seriously. So, you know. That's a joke, because I take nothing in life seriously. Anyways, you can pass me now.
First time I talked to you, that took me a long time to figure out, and I made a joke, and you seemed very upset about it, and I was very sad.
Oh, wait.
Everyone-
Me?
Yeah,
Well, do
I
you remember what
don't
the joke
remember.
was?
Absolutely not. But
if I'm acting upset at something, I'm probably just acting. I don't know. I don't mean to do it. I'm just an idiot who tries to make everything funny.
What's
No,
up, everybody?
it's okay.
Yeah,
I was just, I don't know.
Hey,
You
Clue.
the hell did I get DRS out of that?
You had such like on-point responses to my joke, which I only realized later were also jokes. That I was like, wait, is this dude mad?
Thank you.
God.
Oh, hey, Ray.
Holy
God, these
shit.
tires are cooked.
I didn't realize that was you.
Actually, I wasn't
Alright,
planning on
so-
passing you. I was just trying to see if I was going to gain a position by someone else pitting.
Oh no,
I really,
I know you were
my
joking about that.
my entire race was fucked by Vettel, and I'm really sad about it because this was shaping up my best race this season.
You want me to torpedo into him? I can take him down for you. If it makes you feel any better.
Well, I mean, on the bright side, Raikkonen's already second last, so that makes up for all the shit that you try to pull when
I'm actually doing pretty good. 12th for me is like insane. So
you've been driving a consistent race, no crashes, like in terms of
Fuck!
your wings.
I'd
Like,
say
no-
that's like
Good job.
that's like hundredths of a second off too. That's
Yeah.
100.
oh
Thank
wow.
you, Daddy.
Oh, Patty gave you a fucking.
He gave him the toe.
Someone get a toe.
Gypsy's sitting here, gets off his like
The
chair,
Pokemon
punches
come.
his through the monitor, just why? Why?
Fucking
Good job,
hell,
Magnus.
Magnussen. There we
All
go.
them off.
Oh, and Clue, guess what? You have
Alright.
no penalties. either, so.
Come on, Leclerc.
Oh yeah, I do. That's true.
Fuck up somehow.
I'm checking all the
please.
penalties. Patty, Ham,
I have none.
Johnny Ben.
I literally just have to ride Hudson's
Wait,
app,
wait,
and that's
uh,
about
Do
it.
I have any
What
human
the-
players behind me?
You have Gypsy, Vi, Clue, and Kacey.
Wait, I'm Kacey.
No,
What?
that is Kacey.
That is Kacey.
Oh wait, I'm so confused. Oh my god. Okay.
It's not.
No.
Okay, you
So
think
Kacey,
Casey was
Kacey.
asking.
Sorry, that was my bad. Okay, yeah, Kacey. Yeah, no, there's somebody behind you. My bad.
Okay, then I'm gonna pit for fastest lap, I think.
Okay,
Yes,
question. Is a Grand Slam pole and then leading every lap?
Pole, leaving every lap, fastest lap.
Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind.
Also, Hill.
shit.
Hill.
Yeah, it's
Kacey,
why I was
Hill.
annoyed and hungry because I pitted one lap before Hamilton, and that's the only reason I didn't get a Grand Slam.
Aw.
Free Kacey. She deserves better than she's getting. At Hill Webden.
You're goddamn right.
Puts on her goddamn.
Goddamn right.
Puts on top hat.
Casey, but
God
Hill
damn
is
it.
saying that. He's
Say-
not honest.
Say my name, Cack. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll never do it again. If I do it again, you can fine me $5. I'll pay you $5 every time I say it.
So it's not-
It's a fucking swear
dang.
jar.
That's a lot. $5.
By the way, I'm gonna pay you in Hunt Showdown blood bonds. Great game, by the way.
Oh yes, I wish I could get into it if my arachnophobia wasn't at an all-time high.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
John, I'm not
I love
gonna.
watching it play through it.
John, I'm
You're
not gonna
getting
catch
discussion
you.
avoid that
to me.
boss.
Yeah,
John,
I
I'm
know.
not gonna catch you. I'm just curious. What? How worn are your tires?
40.
That sounds about right.
Jonathan, my best Hill impression. Shut your mouth. That was really bad.
But I am being very conservative with both fuel and DRS. So I
Yeah, no, I am. I know you are, and I would do the same in your position as well.
And Case wants me. Oh my god.
I saw it.
Yeah,
I saw what Hill said. I'm gonna deal with him later.
Can I listen? I want to listen. I want to see him, hear him suffer.
Juana says, "Tell John to pit stop for free." Or I thought it said.
I'm not
press
risking
stop.
it.
Press stop,
Racevic is
skip
catching
that
me.
lap
I'm not risking a
line,
pit stop. I don't want the Grand Slam that much.
He said it's not
Also-
worth it.
John, pit for, oh, fresh stocks. Yeah, get that. Yeah.
Also, Hudson is getting the point, which is a point for Renault, so it's good anyway. Don't fucking steal Hudson's fastest lap. I'm gonna be mad.
She is roughly.
Well, it's not in my place to decide because I don't have the. My tires are pretty worn. I'm just kind of nursing these to the end.
Man, I can see. Yo, the rake on your suspension, though, Casey. I can see on this with the camera view. It's like wow.
Thank you, me.
And same with like comparing it with like the Alpha. It's like a night and day difference.
This is not my setup. I believe this was Ham's that I ended up going with.
Oh.
Hey, you know what really gets me hype?
What?
Intro to Motorstorm with like those drums.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
And-
say
and-
like.
Then he's like,
I get that-
Motorstorm.
I thought
You
were
know
gonna
what
say
gets me
Duke
hyped?
Nukem Forever.
The intro to Shambles. Eh, eh.
Gran Turismo 2 has the greatest intro of all time. Changed my mind.
Gran Turismo 4, Gran Turismo 4, Gran Turismo 4, Gran Turismo 4.
Gran Turismo 3, Gran Turismo 3.
Nah, 2's better. I'd rather.
Gran Turismo's better.
4's better. 4's better. 4's better.
I like a good Van Halen song, but no, the Cardigan's my favorite game. No, it's better.
Hey, what's it like having a bad opinion?
I mean, I have had a few of them.
Oh my god!
What the fuck are you trying to do?
Ah, shit.
Damn. Ray, how many subscribers do you have on YouTube now?
500 something thousand.
Damn, that's almost 600,000 people who have no idea they're listening to an idiot.
Aww.
I very much know. Thank you. Clue. I am well aware.
I could just imagine like Clue is like building up support, and then I just say, hey guys, he also likes Cyberpunk. And then it's just
Hey, Cyberpunk is a great fucking game.
I'm not out.
No, you shit on Cyberpunk. It's a great fucking
7
game.
was 7 to 7 to 7. Johnny Silverfuck.
Johnny Silverfuck, he's got a nice cock.
Wake the fuck up, mommy.
God,
That's the only thing I can remember from that game is just John.
Damn, I'm
John
gonna be like
Stefanelli.
7. Oh well.
Why did I say John Stefanelli commenting? I meant to say John Wick commenting on how nice of a cock you have, not John.
I try not to comment
I
on
love
people's
that.
talk.
The funniest thing too is that like Hayden, we don't even really talk much. Just every 3 months he DMs me.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, I need your voice for this video, and I'm like, and he's like, I know you like Cyberpunk, and then he'll send me like a long, drawn out like essay.
Yeah.
That just equates to, can you record this line?
Phil would like you to know that.
So, Ray.
Is an idiot.
Yes.
I don't call him that often. Over.
The other day, I'm sitting in here watching your new
Copy
video,
that.
like right after it came out, and Cass
Yeah.
walks into the room and says, "Oh, Cowboy Bebop," and then goes.
Cowboy
I like
I
it.
showed her that video that Sparky commissioned, and she thought
Yeah.
it was funny, and now she refers to you as Spike.
Oh boy, I still don't hear it. I really don't.
You know, Ray, I'm glad
fuck
you know me
you,
well enough that I
game.
can just talk massive shit to you, and you know I'm joking.
Eat shit and die.
Yeah, same.
Aw, eat shit and die too.
Yeah, I've just been the past week just really thinking back again to Castlevania, the Netflix show, because it's so fucking good.
Yeah, it
They
is.
just
And
released a poster.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to season 4. But yeah, there's just the lines between Trevor and Alucard are fucking hilarious. I can't leave you two alone, right? Yes, of course. We're not children. Walks away. Eat shit and die. Yes, fuck you.
I think it's produced by one of the executive producers of Dread, so you know it's going to be good.
Wait, have any of you
I
watched,
didn't know that.
have any of you watched the Dragon's Dogma Netflix series?
Yeah, no, we were
I heard it's
chatting
not
about
great.
it because. Yeah, well, I heard it's not good, but like there was also like a massive debate on my server that Sparky ignited about that show.
Oh,
when
really?
the trailer dropped.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not
I
surprised that
remember.
it was Sparky that ignited it.
Well, yeah, because I mean,
Also-
he's the one that like picks apart animation detail, and that show doesn't look good, like
Yeah.
even visually. But it basically says like this is like one of the worst I've ever seen. I'm like, I'm not sure if like it's one of the worst. It's pretty bad, and then that sparked like a whole 4-hour discussion in the server about
See-
like what fucking qualifies as the bad and the difference in quality and all that type of shit.
Here's the fundamental problem. I was like, so they announced it, and I'm like, oh, sick! Dragon's Dogma is like one of my like favorite games. It's awesome. I love it. And I was like, wait a minute. Oh no, the story's terrible. I like it because of the gameplay.
Gotta
Yeah, let's make a
corner
TV
cut
series
penalty.
out of it. That's gonna suck.
They're gonna enable the online feature in the TV show just by like having Netflix users directly connect to one another and watch the show together or some bullshit.
Because if any of you have played Dragon's Dogma, you know how abysmal the story is. It is
Yeah.
terrible. That game is great for the gameplay alone, nothing else.
And the opening theme. The
To
menu
be
theme is
fair though,
banging.
like Castlevania's like not exactly renowned for its storytelling prowess either. In some ways, like a badly put together game story kind of gives you free reign as a creator if they themselves are great enough to reconvert them.
Right.
But
I think that's an inherent.
I mean,
issue.
but I mean, you are right though in the sense of like, you just you get the idea. Dragon's Dogma show, and you're like, what the fuck do you do with that?
Yeah, the world and like lore is as generic as it gets.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it is just cookie cutter fantasy setting.
God,
where
you know what would
have
be
to pay
great
off
if
for it
the
in, like, a
writers
voice.
would like do the follower thing where the followers just kept repeating the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. That'd be great.
The only thing,
here, arisen. Best be doubly sure, which will see us to our destination.
The
Times
only-
1 million.
the only thing I remember about Dragon's Dogma is just the one-line Yahtzee said, "Wait a minute, am I pimping?"
And oh, don't forget, the master works all. You can't go wrong.
You don't need to understand, or you don't need to know about the games, by the way, Gianna, regarding Castlevania. Like, I remember watching the first season. Like, I've only had played like Simon's Quest and friggin' Lament of Innocence out of all games, like on the PS2.
Oh my god! Of all the NES, hold on. Of all the NES games, you played fucking Simon's Quest.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And then, but I jumped onto Lament of Innocence, like when I got a PS2, and that one was like honestly, I think one of the more underrated Castlevania games, especially like 3D ones.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, real quick,
who's coming up behind me?
Me.
Oh god, please not now. Please not now. I'm trying so hard just to hold on to what space I have.
I finished on the fuel mode. And still got my personal best.
Actually, that's what I'm gonna do.
Real quick about Dragon's Dogma for those fans of that game. You guys know there's a sequel supposedly, probably, almost certainly in the works.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
Because the guy who directed it, Capcom was like, "Hey, all right, for your next game, you can either do a new Devil May Cry or you can do another Dragon's Dogma." And he picked Devil May Cry. But according to some like interviews of various things, he said he still wants to do both. He just wanted to do Devil May Cry first.
Second place.
So
I'll
very,
take it, Jake.
very
I
good
held on
chance.
I'm no longer shitty at Coda.
Oh, nice. Vi
All right.
finished?
Woo! I did it. I held on to 10.
Just
Alright. Well,
Super Saiyan Blue.
I have to go because I have to go
I'd
adult math.
Hey, congratulations, Vi. Good luck on whatever
Okay,
you got
come on.
going
Come on.
GG. All right.
Yeah, GG.
Damn it!
Easy,
Fuck
Vi.
off. You
Damn
are
it!
not gonna beat me.
Stopping my recording.
Damn it!
Thank God.
Damn! Look how much you beat me.
I don't
wait,
give
I
a
just
fuck.
.3.
Hudson, I'm just gonna say
Thanks,
it's your
everyone.
fault because
Catch you next time.
Take it easy, Vi.
Thank
Hudson,
God.
it's your fault because you fucked up the last turn trying to go too
I am
quickly.
very aware of that, but still, I'm very happy with the recovery drive that I had.
And then Sir Lewis Hamilton, again getting driver of the day.
I want
Yeah!
Hell fucking yeah.
Well done, John. Well done, John.
That
I
is the
cannot bitch
70s
about
edition.
Asia anymore, and that makes me very sad.
Well done, John. You have won the United States Shambles Grand Prix.
Ray's like character looks like a George Russell type. Like it's kinda